Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to another live. I'm building a an Instagram clone using bubble.io. I'm really excited for this live. It's been 2 weeks since we did the last live, and I wanted to make sure that we continue this build and complete this video series. I have another one planned that all of you will want to pay attention to, and it's building using Replit AI combined with using tools like a V0 by Vercel and front-end AI by Webcrums. Some other tools that I have in mind. We will try to build something truly amazing. I still don't have any idea what we're going to build, but I will be posting a survey on S Twitter here in the next few days and allow the community to decide what we're going to be building in this live build using AI. Um, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jesus and I run Hustling Labs. At Hustling Labs, our goal is to build truly amazing templates and plugins for the Bower Marketplace. Ideally, we hope to save you hundreds of hours in development time, building the tools that you want to build, and whether that is by you using our plugins and allow you to make API connections easier, or whether that is using our templates that we sell in the Bower Marketplace. Our most expensive template is $99 and it saves you about 160 hours. And that's Societal Labs, building a social media platform. So regardless of what you're trying to build, we're trying to build solutions for you. Right now, we're building a SaaS that may or may not be released as a template. I'm still contemplating exactly what I want to do with it, whether that is a template or that is a SaaS application as a research project kind of thing. Seeing how I can provide the best value to you. But regardless of how I release it, we have many templates in the Board Marketplace that goes from free all the way up to realistically paid, which is $99 for a personal license. But you didn't came here to see or talk about the templates that we sell. You came here to see how to build a Instagram clone, and that's what we're going to jump to do. I'm going to switch here to share my screen. That's quite small. Hopefully, you can see this. And if you can't, please let me know in the comments, and I will. Um, I will figure something out. I don't know. But what we're going to be building right now is actually this might be a little bit better. What we're going to be building right now is a Instagram clone, and ideally, I'm trying to resize this and see how I can show more of the screen. Perhaps I should have tested this before. I think that's much better. So we're building an Instagram clone, and as you can see, we have already built the homepage in the last live video that I released about 2 weeks ago. And today we're going to be focusing more on the profile page, on the settings, and hopefully we can get to some other features. I will give you a quick rundown of what we have built so far. And if you would like to get the build, it's published on my S profile and it's also on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and watch the video there. Here we have uploaded 5 pictures. You can like. The comment is still not done. So that's something that we're going to be working on today. But you can save um, and you cannot share it yet. So let's get this out of the way and disable the debugger because we're going to be using this. Um, as you can see, there are a few things that have already been built, but that was done 13 days ago. And today we're going to be building some of the rest of the UI. So jumping back into the Bubble editor, we're going to build on the profile page. So it's going to be profile. And what we're going to do is we're going to come here. We're going to drop the sidebar. We're going to make sure that this is a row container, and the background is completely black. I just want to make sure that we're doing the same. It's 20%, and this middle one is 55. So this is going to be a 20% and 100% vertically. And we're going to bring another group that is going to stand all the way down. Again, 100%. And within that group, we're going to drop another one that is 55% white. And we're going to center that. Let's just make sure that we have the right, yep. Perhaps it's a little bit bigger than that. I don't think that will be an issue. All right, so what we have here, we have a group that is a row and that have a profile picture, and it has a column here. So we're going to, this needs to be 100%. So we're going to drop another group here. It's going to be completely white. 150 pixels. It's going to have the current user. Well, no, not the current user. This page needs to be a user. And it's going to be the current page user profile picture. The reason why we're doing the current page user is because you will be able to go, and let's move this to the side so you can see. You need to be able to go to anybody's profile picture and see the information that you want. So if you go to Johnny's profile picture, you don't want to see your image and your name and stuff like that. You want to see Johnny's. This is about 120 pixels. And we're going to make sure that, yep, that's done. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop, this is a row. We're going to drop a column, and that column will be what is going to be holding all of this data. So the first thing that we have up here, and let's do 100 for this. This is center. Okay. So the first thing that we have up there is we have a row that contains, and this is a row. And this row contains the current user name. And this is color white. Perhaps it's bold and about 16 pixels. Then after that, we have 3 buttons and 1 icon. So we're going to drop 3 buttons. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure that there is some gap in between. probably about 8 pesos. Sounds about right to me. And the first one is going to be edit profile, view archive. So edit profile, view archive, and the last one is add tools. They are all going to be about 12. This needs to be about 75%. And let's move this a little bit to the side so you can still see. And we have the icon. The icon is settings. That's also color white. This one is about 32 by 32. And it needs to be center. So all of these are about 32 pixels high. And we're going to go to this full sidebar reusable element, and we're going to make sure, first of all, let's change this background to fully black. And now we're going to add a workflow here that leads to the profile picture, to the profile, to the user profile page. We're going to change the name of this. Profile page menu group, pretty descriptive. We're going to go back to the profile page, and we are going to go to the current user profile. All right. That's a good start, but we need to apply some gap here, and this is about 32 pixels. We're going to reduce the padding on all of these. Hopefully we can solve the issue of having them one over the other. And let's make sure that this is center. This is bigger font. So it's going to be about 20 pixels. And we're going to add some margin there to bring the spacing up, just to match Instagram. Let's make sure that everything is lined vertically correctly. And I think that we have the first row. Yep. Okay. The second row is going to have how many posts. So again, it's going to be another row. We're just going to copy this one, paste it. And this is going to do a search for the posts. And the post is user equals current page user. That's account. We don't need these buttons. How many followers and how many following. Then we can delete these. Social graph, here we are going to be looking at follower equal the current page user and the count. So following, and this one is going to be not the follower, but this is how many followers this user has. We're going to increase this to about 16 pesos and we're going to take a look. All right, perhaps this needs to be a smaller font. So let's try with 18. And there are some Google Chrome extensions. I'm currently using Safari, so I don't have the luxury. But I'm going to start using Arc here in the near future. I really like Arc. Um, Once I start using Arc, then I will have the luxury of using Chrome extensions again. I just dislike Google Chrome. I don't know. There's something about it that I dislike. Uh, I really like Arc and what it does. It's really good at what it does. So I would say that perhaps it's one of the best um, browsers out there. But that's probably personal opinion. But I would say that I actually enjoy it. I'm just setting up, trying to figure out exactly what the setup needs to be for me to be able to build using Arc rather than Safari or Google Chrome. So we got the second row. Now we're going to go down here. Let's see, where are they getting this from? Mm, where is this data coming from? Okay, I don't know. So we're going to go into the database and we're going to create a job title. For some reason, I'm not able to see all my data in the database. Um, so we're just going to skip one of the rows. I'm just going to copy this, paste it, delete these two. I'm going to delete this. And this is going to be the current page user job title. This is smaller. This is semi-bold. To take a look. Let's replace this. Actually, job title. Web designer. I don't need to see this every time. And there you have it. Then this is a column actually, and this one is going to be the bio, but this is going to be truncated to 120 characters. when the current page user bio number of characters is bigger or equal than 120. It's going to be the current user bio truncated to 120 characters. Then after that, it's going to have 3 dots. We're going to go to ChatGPT really quick. For a web designer from Puerto Rico. No more than 200 characters. All right, we're going to copy this, paste it into the database in the bio section. Just want to make sure that you're able to see what it looks like. Want to come here, refresh this, and as you can see, there are the 3 dots. So we're going to come here, delete everything after bilingual, save, and there are now 3 dots. So it's working. We're going to change the color to white. And let's take a look. Then after that, we have the link. This is about 16, maybe 12. I think 16 looks about right. Going to copy again. We're going to put these 2 into a row that has 4 pixels in between, as close as possible. Bring it down, and this is going to be the current page user website, and we can delete this. All right, let's see if we have a website. So, hustlinglabs.com. All right, there we have it. Again, what we're doing right now is we're building Instagram using Bubble. So for those of you that haven't been watching my live videos, I built the database on the first build, and the database was generated using what do you call it? Cloud. The second video, we generated the homepage. So there's no link to it yet, but we generated the homepage on the second build. So not too bad. Now we are on the third build, in which we are building the profile page and stuff like that. So here we're going to give it some padding, about 12. See, there was a bigger gap there. All right. Let's go back to the home page. I just want everything to be uniform. Yep, we got padding of 12 all around, so we're going to give this padding of 12. All right, so what goes down. We are not going to have insights, so we're going to leave that alone. We're going to go back to the home page. We're not going to reinvent the the stories container group. We're going to bring it here. Let's make sure that we have, and in the repeating group, we're going to make sure that the stories on the user equals on the current page user. Okay. Perhaps these are a little bit smaller, about 16 pesos. Again, it's not going to be completely the same. I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but it's it's going to take much more than this live broadcast to get the exact same um, layout. At least we're getting as close as possible, and hopefully um, we can have something nice at the end. All right, so for the next one, now we're going to just drop a shape. It's going to go all the way down, and this is going to have a color of white, but only 36% to make it kind of gray. Then after that, we're going to have a menu. So I would like to use this. I'm going to delete this one. We're going to bring all the elements to center stage. And we're going to delete this one. The background color of all of them will be none. Let's close this. Post reel, save and tag. Reels. All right. Tag is, so all of these will be an icon and a label. Label. Let's see. Let's see how we would call them. Bookmark. Let's see if that works. Yep, it is a bookmark indeed. And for the next one, reel. Let's see. What? Oh, movie. So they call this one movie. I was looking for it last time. And then post is view model, maybe. Let's see. Yep, looks about right. And we're going to run with this one. Let me see if I can control the icon size. They're quite big, so we're going to reduce it to 16 pesos. I think 16 pesos is more than enough. Oh yeah, that looks much better. All right, let's take a look. All right, the font needs to be a little bit bigger. Perhaps 14 is fine. So we're going to increase the font to 14. And we're going to refresh this page. All right, that looks about right. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to remove this shape. We're going to add, no, actually we're not going to do that. We're going to add some padding at the top on all of them, because what we're going to do is we are going to change some stuff as we are working on it. So we're going to define the boulders independently. This is going to be a solid. Again, it's going to be white, 36% transparency. Done. Let's take a look. All right, so a little bit closer, I would say. Can bring the font to 16. No big deal. I think that will bring us to where we want to be actually. Okay. So, and then contrast on uptime will be about 50%. I think this will be closer. And one last thing we're going to do in preparation is that all the borders are defined independently. And the reason why we're doing this is because we are going to create some rules later on, and this will make it much easier to define those rules later on as we are building on the next stage. So now that we have that, we're going to go back to the index page, and we're going to copy this. Actually, no, we're going to copy this. Oops. And we're going to bring it, and let's take a look. So all the posts are either pictures or, okay. So what's going to happen is the post container group will span all the way out. I'm going to get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. This one. This one. This one and this one. I think I would have been better off just recreating this from the beginning. So all the posts are going to be from user equals current page user. It's going to be multi-column, and this is going to be 180 by 180, give or take. We'll give us 3 images per. And this is going to be current cell pose image stretch about 160. Perhaps we can do 172. And let's take a look. Let's see what do we have here. Have I created any posts? Yeah. Actually, this is not what we're going to do. Search post images. That's what we want to do. And that didn't do the trick. We had an error, that's why. And that didn't do the trick. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but so if we do this and we just do first email, let's see, messing this up. The images are not going to appear there. Perhaps I want to. It's one image per. Alright, that's probably why. Because there are no post images here. I knew I wasn't tripping. So we're going to go back and add some images here. Of course, that's the wrong one. Let's now make sure. Yep, we got the first image there. Let's do another entry. We got second there. Let's do a third one. Let's do a forward. I don't know what happened with that one. That might have been. All right, we have that. All right, now we have 4 images. Let's go back to the design. Let's remove this separator. Background style. Let's replace this image and see. I think it's because it's black with a clear background. Let's upload this image. All right, there we have it. Perhaps we want the images a little bit bigger. So what we will want to do is we will want to expand this. This is about 192. Perhaps a little bit bigger. We're developing for desktop. So doesn't really make much of a change for me. All right. So I think that's pretty close. Now we want to do the hover effect. So what we're going to do is we are going to drop a group that we're going to bring together into a line to parent. I think this is going to be center. And this is going to be layover, image layover group. This is going to be black, about 36%. This is actually going to be 226 pesos by 226 pesos. It's going to match perfectly the image. And this is not going to be present unless the group post image is hovered. And now with that being said, once you hover that, you're going to get 2 icons. So it's going to stand all the way out. It's the image reaction group, which contains 2 elements. This is actually a row. This is the like group, which is another row that will contain a material icon. that is a heart that is 20 pesos by 20 pesos. And it has a number next to it. So we're going to add that number. And all we're going to do is we're going to go to the, actually, what we're going to do is it's going to be post image, post. We're going to pass the data so we don't have to do a search. And this is going to be the parent group post like. And if you remember on our last video, we created this number so we can make sure that that data is passed. We want to add some spacing in between, about 4 pixels. We want to copy this. We're going to paste it. And this is the comment. And they're both bold. So and again, we are going to add some spacing. Let's take a look. Let's see how to this look so far. All right, so we have this. All right, so what we need to do is we need to make sure that deleting this, delete it. Yep, and yep. All right, let's give this one more try. One more try. Okay, that is what we want somewhat. Okay. Yep, we have achieved exactly what we needed. Now, see, 232, 226, 226. I think this can be a little bit bigger. So let's go with 260. And 254 all around. That's definitely much better. All right, so now that we have built that, we're going to build a conditional statement for our menu. So let's go into our editor and we're going to find out. All right, so when the post container group is present, post container group is visible, we're going to change a few things. The first one is going to be icon color will be completely white. Font color will be completely white. And the top border style will be solid. And the border color at the top will be white. And it will be about 2. Let's take a look, make sure that is correct. All right, it's looking exactly how we want it to look like. This is the indicator. Just one thing that I didn't like, and it is that it has a slight bend. So we're going to bring all of this to 0. We just don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, at least. Going to delete them all. All right, cool. All right, now that we have that, let's rename this the menu group. That's how I want to call it. All right, we're going to copy this one, paste it again, and this is going to be the Reels container group. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this conditional and we're going to paste it, and we're going to make sure that the Reels conditional group is visible. That's what it's going to look like. Again, we're going to paste it, and this time we're going to call it the safe post container group. And when the safe post container group is visible, bam. And one last one, it's going to be the tag post. Again, all right, we get that good to go. Then let's start doing. All right, we're going to work with this one. So we're going to drop this, drop this. Let's make sure that they disappear. This is not visible when we first come in. And we're going to create logic to make them go away or show up. But the one that we're going to be working this right now is the safe post. So as we're doing this, we need it to reappear on the screen. So we're going to bring it back out. And we're going to rename this to safe post. Ooh, bubble reloaded. Let's give that a moment. Hopefully it didn't go down. All right, let's rename this. It's a center container group. And this is the data container group. Just naming it so I can see it later. User information container group, just for easier reference later. All right, I'm going to bring this up and yeah, let's bring it back on the screen. This is going to be save post. This is going to look at posts. Let's see if we're doing this correctly. Those images. Just need to figure out how to do this one. So this is going to be probably posts. Yep. Posts. Actually. Post images where the post is parent group post. Each image. Yeah. Well, we'll see. So what we're going to do is we're going to tag reels and posts. We're going to show the save post container group, but we're going to hide all the other one. Post container group, reels, and lastly tag. There are a few things that you can do. You can create some link parameters. So if people go back, they are able to see the exact tab based on how based on the parameter. We're not going to do that right now. We got bigger fish to fry on doing this. So I'm legit trying to figure out how to do this one. All right, so a few things that we do know. We know that the safe pose, um, I'm really tired, like being running around all day. So I'm trying to. Okay, this is what we're going to do. So actually, this doesn't need to be here. We're just going to filter by Maybe this will work. All right, so I'm going to go back to the home page. So we need to create a workflow for that. So we can save a post and hopefully we can get this done. So there is a save post. Let's make sure that there is actually a save post here. There is a save post. So ideally we should be able to see the save post right here. This might be a problem that I would have to solve on my own and come back to it. I'm not really sure how to do it, to be honest with you, being completely transparent. Okay, so the unique ID is unique ID. Oh. We will need to figure this out a little bit later. What if we do what if we do save post, the user is the current page user. We need to make sure that in the database posts actually have images. We're going to add these unique IDs to the post, at least one. Let's add one. Where are you? Yep, right here. Let's see how it goes. So we got that one. So we got that one. Just trying to make sure that we're doing it correctly. I got a feeling that I would want to display both images. Perhaps this is it. This is the parent group image. All right, let's see. All right, we are not. I think we're getting exactly. But I will tell you what. Let's create another post. Let's see if we're getting it right. So the caption is Puerto Rico. The user again is me. Like is 0, comments are 0. What we're going to do is we're going to create some images here. Poses for that one. Let's add some icons here. Let's make sure that we're not seeing things incorrectly. Alright, so we got that. That's correct. Let's add one more. So let's grab the unique ID from here. Let's add it to the post. Let's make sure, yep, it didn't get added. Set the other image. Post. Add it here. Did I grab the right thing? So let's grab the unique ID again. Set the image, add, save. There are no images here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the unique ID for this post. Click save. Save post. Let's add a new entry. It's me. This is the post. We're going to create. Yep. All right. We're getting it correctly, actually. All right. That's that was a good thing. Just one thing that I would like to do, and we're going to sort it. Okay. Yep. That's good. What we need to do is image pose. Pose, pose, image pose. All right. You bet it's working correctly. All right, cool. Let's add post menu button, and let's do this. I just want to make things as easy as possible. We're going to add some emojis here. just want to be able to refer to it quite easily. All right, and now with the emojis, we're going to show that one, and we're going to hide the other three. Now I don't need to remember names. Look at that. All right, that created that one. Reels menu group. The save menu group. Tag menu group. All right, we got that one. We're going to add here. And this is Reels. We're going to hide post, save, and lastly, tag. Okay, we only have one more to go, and that is going to be the tag menu group. No, hide that one. We're going to show that one. So we hide the save, hide the reels, and lastly, we're going to hide the post. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the parameter. So the navigation is going to lead to the exact same page, which is the profile page. The data to send is the current page user. We're going to send more parameter. This is going to be the type, and on the type is going to be posts. I'm going to copy this, paste it. For this one, it's going to be reels. This is going to be save post, and this is going to be tag post. And we're going to create a workflow where when the page is loaded, and it's going to get data from the URL, when the type is post, was it okay, plural, is going to show the post container group, and it's going to hide all the other ones. I'm crushing here, my back hurts now. And the tag, I'm going to copy these, paste it 4 times. It will make things easier. So I use reels. It's going to show the reels, and it's going to hide the post. Save posts. It's going to show the save, and it's going to hide the reels. And lastly, when it's tag post, why do we have 1, 2, 3, 4? About 120. It's tag post. It's going to have the tag post and it's going to hide the post container group. All right, so theory this should work now. Um, so we go to save, and there you have it. We just need to make sure that we're selecting the right one to hide. Let's try this again. And yep, this one is not showing up, and it's only one repeating group. That's pretty good, actually. Same thing for Reels, which we haven't programmed yet, or tag posts. Yep, we haven't done this. So what I'm going to do is I have done a whole lot here live. My time is coming to an end. I have to run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the reels and the tag by the next live that I do, whether that is tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, or early next week. I'm going to have this done, and during the next live, after we are done with the next live, I'm going to post this on the Ballroom Marketplace completely free for the community. I really appreciate you watching. If you have stuck with me here the whole time, I really appreciate you watching. If you're watching after, thank you for watching. Hopefully, this will give you a pretty solid understanding of what we're building um, and how to build in Bubble. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. It will really make my day. It will really help me reach more people. Please like the video. Again, it really helps me a lot. But more importantly, I hope to see you in the next video and teach you some more about this build that we're doing, and hopefully we can go from there. Uh, Again, I cannot thank you enough for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.